We're in a night where El Mago may finally get his revenge on Kassius Ohno from that attack a few weeks ago. On a night where Lio Rush is set to take on NXT champion Ricochet, the match we never got, the match we should have gotten at NXT TakeOver. We start off with Becky Lynch making her way to the ring. How you all doing? I am, of course, Dominic here, and I welcome you back to NXT as the man, as she calls herself, the man, Becky Lynch, is set to take on Lacey Evans. Lacey Evans, she's had a few wins, she's had a few losses, so perhaps she's looking to add to that win column with a win over Becky Lynch here tonight. At the end of the last episode, Toni Storm successfully defeated Ruby Riott, but then she was greeted with Becky Lynch, who Becky Lynch came down the ramp, stared her down, saying, "You know what, Toni Storm, congratulations, but I want a match." As she's going to be getting a match, not with Toni Storm, but that woman right there, Lacey Evans. So, we're going to have the lady of NXT versus the man of NXT. An interesting pair of competitors set to face off here tonight. Like I mentioned earlier, Ricochet, the NXT champion, set to take on Lio Rush, who should have who could have defeated Tyler Bates. I don't know why I said that. So we're Tyler Bates to get a match. It looks like these two women staring each other down now. Okay, playing a little bit of mind games, and Becky Lynch says, "You know what? We don't need to play them for very long," as now she's charging into the leg drops there. Like I mentioned, Ricochet set to take on Lio Rush. Oh, stomp to the arm there. Working over the arm, perhaps with a disarmer later on in this match. As now bouncing Lacey Evans on the top rope, but Lacey Evans tries to fight back here. Like I mentioned, Lio Rush could have fought Ricochet for the NXT Championship, but tonight's main event is going to be a non-title affair, as Becky Lynch looking perhaps to get a win here tonight. 1, 2, no, only a 2 count. And Becky Lynch here to kick off this matchup, to kick off our episode, looking pretty good here against Lacey Evans. Evans hasn't done too much. She has to be thinking about how to get into this matchup. Kick to the stomach, catching her off guard, but Becky Lynch, look at that, reversing the power slam there. Getting out of the scoop slam. Oh, but a rake of the eye. Lacey Evans, she calls herself the lady of NXT, but as Becky Lynch is knowing now, her behavior is not always ladylike. As the finger to the eye of Becky Lynch connects. Lacey Evans looking to connect from the top rope. Look at this moonsault connecting. Beautiful moonsault. 1, 2. No, and only a 2 count on Becky Lynch. As Lacey Evans, oh gosh, stomp right to the nose there. Stomp right to the face by Evans. Okay, Becky Lynch had a lot of momentum coming into this, and Evans trying to stop it. However, Becky Lynch building the momentum into that, tossing her across the ring. As now stomping over and over again, I should say, on Lacey Evans. It's now another stomp, that time to the elbow, to the arm. Working over the arm here. Becky Lynch trying to build the momentum back on her side. Oh, but goes for a top rope leg drop miss as Lacey Evans takes advantage, punches her in the back of the head. Okay, clubbing her there, looking to club her knee into the stomach perhaps, but Becky Lynch reverses. Lynch now with the elbows, the strikes, the hard shots by the man herself. Feels weird to say that, however, oh, the only feeling Lacey Evans is feeling right now is pain off of that big suplex as Becky Lynch waits for her to get up, looking to put her away. She's got the disarmer locked in. She's got it locked in here on Lacey Evans. Evans so desperately needs to get to the ropes, but she can't. A big win here to kick off NXT. Becky Lynch defeats Lacey Evans here tonight in a hard-fought victory. Okay, Evans, she had a bit of momentum there. She hit Some hard shots. A big moonsault off the top rope. Okay, there you see, bam, connecting there, but it wasn't enough. As Becky Lynch built the momentum back on her side, made a bit of a comeback for herself, and in the end, Becky Lynch, the woman who stared down Toni Storm at the end of the last episode, leaves this episode with a big win over the Lady of Lacey Evans, the previous challenger to Toni Storm's title, Lacey Evans. And Becky Lynch here tonight seems to have a microphone now, looking out towards the crowd after that big win. What does she have to say here tonight? Toni Storm, on the last episode of NXT, you made your return and won your match. Congratulations. However, while you've been gone, I've been holding down the fort of the NXT Women's Division. I came back and brought some life back after reinventing myself on NXT house shows. And after defeating Lacey Evans tonight, I just proved again that I'm not the same Becky Lynch I was last year. I'm not weak anymore. I'm not going to let the lights shine on someone else. No, I'm the man, damn it. I'm going to take that NXT Women's title from you and have those lights finally shine down on Becky Lynch. Well, Becky Lynch here tonight with a big win and a big challenge for the NXT Women's Champion. Becky Lynch versus Toni Storm. What a match that will be. Just like what a match we will see here tonight in our main events. The match we never got to see. It's Ricochet versus Lio Rush. A match destined to be very quick-paced, as Kassius Ohno, the only pace he wants to go is the pace that allows him a chance to take the forearm, to take the elbow, and drive it into the skull of El Mago. As the knockout artist makes his way to the ring, he's going to be set to take on El Mago, like I mentioned. Okay, Kassius Ohno, a few weeks back, attacking El Mago after El Mago's loss to Tony Nese. As now Kassius Ohno, as El Mago felt Tony Nese drive his knees into his face, Kassius Ohno wants to do something very similar with his elbow, but will he be able to do it? El Mago, one of the three men who defeated Lars Sullivan, breaking his undefeated streak. Will El Mago here tonight be able to do the same thing in a one-on-one match with Kassius Ohno? Ohno defeating Cole Quinn on the last episode of NXT, absolutely destroying him. Okay, then after the match, beating the hell out of him again, just to prove a point. As now these two men charging towards each other, Kassius Ohno takes the first shot on El Mago. However, El Mago with a back body drop there, reversing Kassius now. As now Mago with the strikes of his own, the forearms, the kicks. El Mago, this Mexican superstar, wants to prove that he can be a WWE superstar as well. However, he's going to have to defeat Kassius Ohno to do it. No, oh god, it's like a very quick kick. Oh, and then another kick, but that time a drop kick dropping down. As he drops down El Mago onto his back, Kassius Ohno, not a man to typically fly. But oh my god, like a rock, falls down hard on the stomach. And Kassius Ohno has to get up. The count of one, El Mago kicks out. And now El Mago with a drop kick of his own. And now, now whipping the neck into the mat, and El Mago is flying everywhere. El Mago flying all around the ring, looking to fly once again on a Kassius Ohno, but oh no, he's getting up. He's getting up now, and El Mago at the top. Hurricane Rana connects off the top. One. No, and only a one count. Okay, a West Coast pop style maneuver. Quite like Rey Mysterio over on Monday Night Raw, as Kassius Ohno looking to push his career perhaps to Monday Night Raw or to Friday Night SmackDown. with a win over El Mago. These two NXT superstars have been making a lot of waves here, as Kassius Ohno making waves on the skin and back of El Mago just now with that clubbing shot. As now El Mago, oh look at this, grabbing him. Oh, but Kassius Ohno with a forearm. And now, over and over again, these two beating the hell out of each other as Kassius Ohno has him in the corner with the strikes. Oh no, the knockout artist looking to prove to everybody why he's just that, as a forearm and elbow connects. And there you see Kassius Ohno showing off a bit of high-flying maneuvers there, a bit of agility by Kassius Ohno. Okay, people just know him for the striking game. That's not just it. That's not everything he has. As now, Hurricane Rana throwing him across. El Mago here tonight, looking for a big win here. Okay, he's already got the forearm. As now he's about to get another forearm to the back of the head. Oh my god! A brutal shot there, is now the cover connecting. 1, 2. No, but a kick out by El Mago somehow. Very close to the ropes. I believe Kassius Ohno hid the hand of El Mago so that El Mago, when reaching underneath the bottom rope, he couldn't get it. As now, oh, the referee couldn't see it. As now, he reverses that. And then a big running elbow there into the head of Kassius. As now Kassius Ohno, he's down. El Mago, oh! Lands hard onto the stomach. As now, look at this, he's telling him, come on. And oh, he's coming on all right. El Mago, he's got him. Slams him down, busting him open, perhaps 1, 2, 3, and El Mago, out of nowhere, a huge roll-up victory for El Mago here tonight. These two men battling each other here, but Kassius Ohno in the end rolling him, or getting rolled up here by El Mago. You can see in the replays that vicious shot. El Mago, huge win to push his career. And there you see, yeah, his hand definitely on the bottom rope, making sure the referee doesn't see it. As Kassius Ohno here tonight loses in a hard-fought matchup, but in the end, El Mago rolling him up here in NXT, gets his win, gets his revenge. But something tells me this feud is far from over. As now we move on to our main event here tonight. And after that big win by the high-flying luchador, we're about to see a match between two high-flying, fast-paced individuals. Okay, we've seen El Mago win here tonight. We've seen Becky Lynch win here tonight. But this is our main event of the evening. Who will win? Will it be Lio Rush alongside the almighty Bobby Lashley, who defeated Tommaso Ciampa in the opening match on Monday Night Raw? Or will Lio Rush here tonight lose to the NXT champion like so many have already done before? It's the men of the hour versus the champ. As Lio Rush in the ring. Okay, he's ready. Okay, he's squared up. He's ready for a fight. This is going to be an absolute spectacle. I can guarantee you that. These two men, okay, they've got the strike game. They've got the speed. They've got the agility. Okay, these two men like human video games, you could say. Okay, if there was an equivalent to Spider-Man in WWE, Ricochet and Lio Rush, well, they might be your two Spider-Men. But who will win here tonight? Who will be the Venom to Spider-Man? Will Ricochet leave here tonight like so many times before as a winner? Or will he take the loss to Lio Rush? These two men, like I mentioned before, were set to take on each other as there was a tournament to determine who would be the next challenger for that man and his NXT title. The winner of that, Tyler Bate. But his finals opponent, Lio Rush. So Lio Rush could have very easily won that match. Okay, in some alternate timeline, we're not seeing Ricochet versus Lio Rush. We could be seeing Lio Rush as the champion. And Lio Rush knows that, and he knows that a quick win over another quick competitor, Ricochet, will do him wonders as he goes right after the knees, right after the legs. Okay, he knows that he relies on those legs to run. He knows that he relies on those legs to jump. He knows that Ricochet, he relies on those legs to maneuver around the ring to hit a lot of his high-paced offense. Okay, working over the legs, working over the knee, trying to slow him down for the rest of this matchup. However, that might have slowed down Lio Rush as Ricochet with a springboard dropkick. And the champion looking good here tonight. Bobby Lashley, however, always eerily in the corner of Lio Rush. Rush, the manager of Bobby Lashley, hitting Ricochet with the quick strikes. This crowd do not want to see Lio Rush win here tonight, but will he do it right now off the roll-up? 1, 2, no, and only a 2 count. Ricochet gets up with a headbutt style maneuver, bouncing his chin off the top of the head, as now Ricochet off the ropes into another kick, however reversed. And Lio Rush taking advantage, goes for a power slam, beautifully connected there. Lio Rush, very small stature, however, that small stature was able to lift Ricochet and almost get him down for the 3 count. But that's the key word in that statement. Almost. He almost was able to do it. But will Lio Rush actually be able to say that he can pin the NXT champion Ricochet? Only time will tell. As Rush picks him up now. Both men, battling here. As now the kick connects. And Lio Rush following that roundhouse kick, loves to go for it. The frog splash, however, Ricochet calculating. Ricochet realizing that was about to happen. And Ricochet taking advantage, puts the knees up. However, those knees have to be in some pain here tonight, after Lio Rush targeted him early on in this matchup. Look at that, beautifully connected Enziguri into Huracan Rana. And Ricochet taunting the crowd, taunting Lio Rush as he's barely on the ropes. But now he gets dumped outside, and Ricochet, the crowd knows exactly what's coming up next, flies to the outside, beautifully connected there by the champion. As Ricochet, he picks up Lio Rush, throws him inside the ring, and Ricochet now goes up top. Will he be able to finish him here tonight? 630, nobody gets up, landing hard. The lower back landing onto the mat, but he gets up nonetheless. Lio Rush, however, as soon as he gets up, pouncing on him. And look at this. Look at that, into a roll-up. 1. No, only a 1 count. Ricochet, a hard landing onto the mat as once again Lio Rush just pounces. Just now look at that, the speed being shown here with the moonsault off the middle rope, a lion salt style maneuver. Shades of the NXT general manager, Chris Jericho. As Rush now in the middle turnbuckle, but no, he gets the knee, lands hard onto the mat, and Ricochet taking advantage. As now Ricochet, look at this, staring right at Bobby Lashley. Okay, he's like a freaking Superman here tonight, like a Spider-Man, as I stated earlier. Superhero landing. However, will the hero fall here tonight? As now Ricochet, goes for a bicycle kick. Lio Rush reverses, kicks him in the leg, into the roundhouse kick. Into the roundhouse kick, and Ricochet, he's getting up. Lio Rush goes to kick him in the stomach. No. Reverses there. These two men reversing each other's best maneuvers, because they know that those maneuvers that they are trying to hit on each other could lead to a pinfall victory for their opponents. However, Ricochet now using his strength, something Lio Rush doesn't particularly have in terms of the advantage in this matchup, okay? Ricochet has the advantage of his speed and his strength. So in terms of the stats, you would think Ricochet has this match very easily won. However, Lio Rush looking to, perhaps try to prove the statisticians wrong as Ricochet takes him down, now goes back up top, looking to finish him off. 630 and again. Off the top rope, Huracan Rana, and now Lio Rush, however, realizing Ricochet went up to the top too many times, as now, what in the hell is this? Oh my god! Landing on not only just the ring apron, but that little mini-tron right there across the apron on the outside. My god. As now Ricochet, look at this. Building up some momentum, building up some speed here tonight, and then once again, the superhero landing. As now Ricochet is saying, come on, why don't you come and get me? As now, off the top, but he moves, wasting too much time, wasting too many precious moments. As now Lio Rush, look at this, almost lowering himself. Okay, Lio Rush knows that he's practically the smallest man, not only in NXT, but in WWE. So he likes to lower himself to his downed opponent as he jumps to the outside. The second Ricochet gets up, Lio Rush, he knows, hey, let's not keep him up. Let's not give him any more momentum. Let's not give him any more seconds to catch his breath. As now Lio Rush, here's tonight, tossing him over and over again to the barricade. There's now a kick to the lower spine. Ricochet, the champion, not looking too good. However, Lio Rush gets an elbow to the knee. As look at this, the gory bomb connect. The glory bomb, and it looks to be a glorious win here tonight. So he looked down at Bobby Lashley and then changed his mind. Perhaps he said, you know what, I don't need to beat Lio Rush via a countout. I can beat him in the ring. I can beat him with a pinfall. However, Lio Rush, he's not doing too good right now. Something tells me 1-6-30 is all it will take. However, same thing can be said for Ricochet. One frog splash, and it will end this match. Here's the count of 5 by the ref. Ricochet throws him back into the ring now. Lio Rush is down. He's not looking too good after being hit into the... Oh my god! After being hit into the post, the shooting star press connects. And now, once again, with the roundhouse kicks. Dropping him down, and now Ricochet went for it. But no, and now Lio Rush went for it, jumping a good 3/4 across the ring. As now Ricochet, catching him up out of nowhere, connects with a roundhouse kick of his own. And now Ricochet is up at the top. 630 connects. 630 connects, damn it. 1, 2, 3, and the champion gets his win here tonight. What a fight between these two. Very fast-paced, very quick affair. However, in the end, it was Ricochet, the NXT champion, proving why he is just that, the champion. Oh, wait, just a second. Hold on, cut off the replays. Something's happening on the Titantron, and it seems as though, yes, it is, it's Velveteen Dream. What in the hell is he doing here? Ricochet, congratulations on your win against Lio Rush. Just like always, you stole the show tonight. However, the only reason you are leaving with your head held high is because you didn't experience the Velveteen Dream. I made waves when I fought on Raw against AJ Styles. I shattered expectations by defeating Bobby Lashley a few months back. I even handedly defeated an up-and-comer in Cole Quinn. So, the only thing left that I feel as though I can prove in NXT is taking that NXT title away from you. So if you're up for the challenge, the Dream is calling. Well, big words there by Velveteen Dream, saying, hey, I only have one thing left to do in NXT, and that's defeat Ricochet and take his NXT title. But will he be able to do it? We're going to have to find out on a later date, because right now that's going to have to be the end of this episode here on NXT. If you guys like that, please let me know by hitting the like button down below. Comment anything you want to, comment, subscribe if you hadn't already. But if you have, why not hit the bell to be notified of everything we do here on the Bad Wrestling channel. I'm, of course, Dominic, and have a good day from Bad Wrestling. Bye-bye. Yo.